Consider two identical twins, Sonu and Monu. They live under the exact same roof, share the same parents, and operate under the exact same academic schedule. Right now, both brothers are facing an identical deadline, a Hindi test on Monday morning, followed by a major English project due 2 days later. But the similarities end the moment Sunday morning begins. Sonu wakes up early, washes up, and immediately sits on the couch to begin studying for his Hindi test. Monu also wakes up early, but instead of preparing, he heads straight outside to play cricket with his friends, returning home drenched in sweat and asking for breakfast. Monu views his Sunday much differently than his brother. When his mother asks him to study, he brushes it off as an unfair demand on his only day of rest, insisting that because the sun is still up, he has plenty of time to get to his work later. We often assume that starting with the exact same advantages will yield the same results. But identical starting conditions guarantee nothing when two people perceive and value a finite resource like time in completely different ways. Their mother, Seema, tries to enforce some immediate discipline. She sets a firm boundary, telling Monu that he must bathe and prepare for his day before she will serve him any breakfast or let him rest. Monu pushes back. He claims he will handle his studies in the evening, but he also introduces a specific theory about his future success. He tells his mother that when it comes to his grades, it is up to luck whether it is good or bad. This sets up the central mystery of the day. Is our destiny determined by a random, invisible force called luck? Or is it a direct, mechanical byproduct of exactly how we choose to allocate our hours? By deciding the outcome is out of his hands, Monu lets himself off the hook for the next few hours. The remaining day becomes a direct test. Will his gamble on luck actually pay off? Or is he simply avoiding the work in front of him? Sonu treats his morning hours as an investment. Because he knows the Hindi test is the most immediate challenge, he chooses to conquer that material first while his mind is sharp and the house is quiet. Monu, conversely, prioritizes immediate comfort. He wants his breakfast and his relaxation right now, actively choosing to push his responsibilities off to a vague, unspecified time in the future. Their father, Mohit, observes this and issues a direct warning before leaving for work. He tells Monu that those who do not work on time always end up in a state of regret, emphasizing that whether it's eating, playing, or studying, everything has its proper window. Monu dismisses the warning. Even with the stakes laid out, he tells his father that the evening is more than enough time to finish everything, knowingly choosing to spend his afternoon elsewhere. But the clock doesn't stop just because a task is ignored. Every hour Monu spends playing is an hour he'll eventually have to find somewhere else, likely when he's tired, rushed, and has no other options left. Because Sonu built momentum early in the day, he smoothly finishes his Hindi preparation and transitions right into his secondary task. He begins carefully putting together his English project without any of the stress of a looming deadline. As the afternoon slips away, Monu continues to spend his remaining time. Instead of catching up, he sits passively watching television, and when his friends come to the door, he happily abandons the house to go play outside again. Believing you have the whole day is a dangerous trap. Time spent in the present doesn't just disappear, it permanently removes flexibility from the future. The window to act is closing, whether Monu acknowledges it or not. This is the visual evidence of a day well spent. When Mohit returns home that evening, he finds Sonu calm and prepared. The Hindi material is memorized, and his English project is fully completed and intricately decorated, resting neatly on his desk. Then Monu walks through the door. He is exhausted, covered in dirt, and still holding his cricket bat. The entire day has passed, and he has made no progress on the project or the test. The contrast between the brothers is now impossible to ignore. Sonu is at peace and ready for the week. Monu, however, is hit with a sudden wave of anxiety as his father starts asking questions, and the reality of the situation sets in. The evening hours don't offer a magic escape. They merely act as a mirror, exposing the reality of the choices made since the sun came up. The outcome of Monday's test is written clearly on these two papers. One is pristine, carrying high marks earned through Sonu's early start. The other is a sea of red ink, reflecting a Sunday spent elsewhere. The failure results in a chain reaction of consequences. Monu faces a public reprimand from his teacher at school, followed by heavy criticism from both his mother and his father when he finally brings the grades home. Confronted with the evidence, Monu defaults to his original defense. Rather than acknowledging his own decisions, he tells his father, "What should I do? My luck is going bad." Blaming luck is a convenient way to avoid taking responsibility. By pointing to a mysterious external force, a person can pretend they had no role in the result, even when the path to that result was paved by their own choices. Mohit speaks to his son with patience, stripping away the excuse. He points to Sonu's success, explaining that it had nothing to do with chance. Both boys were given the same hours. One used them, and the other threw them away. This is the real lesson. Luck is not a force that strikes at random. It is something we build ourselves by preparing for the moments that matter. In this moment, the defensive excuses fall away. Monu stops looking for outside factors to blame and finally sees the direct connection between his choices on Sunday and his failure on Monday.
True success isn't found in waiting for a lucky break. We start creating our own luck the moment we choose to master the time we've been given.